Okay, let's go ahead and again do the distribution property. I'm going to distribute this to both terms. I have 5 square root of 3 times 6 square root of 10. 5 and 6 multiply to 30. And you can see that we have the 3 and the 10, not going to multiply them yet. And then on the other part, I have 5 times 6 again, still 30. But this time I have 3 times 3. So I'm going to go ahead and leave those done. Now notice this becomes 5 and 2. Here are my factors. I have no pairs. So I'm just going to multiply this out because I'm not going to be able to simplify that at all. And then on the outside, I have 30. But notice I have a pair of 3s. I then can take out a 3. So I get 30 square root of 30 minus, and of course this multiplies out to 90. So that would be my answer for that one. Okay. And last problem, distribution again. 6 times 9 is 54. That's this 6 and this 9. 6 times 2, I'm going to leave that as 6 times 2. Minus 6 times 5 is 30. 6 times 12 is 6 times 12. We're going to leave that alone. We're going to break up the 6. That's 3 times 2. We're going to break up the 6 over here. That's also 3 times 2. We're going to break up the 12, though, into 4 times 2, or actually, I'm going to break it up. I take this back, actually. If you notice here, I'm going to erase this, and I'm going to show you what I kind of noticed here. And for some reason, I was just going through the motions here. But notice I kept the 6, but notice I could break up the 12 into 6 times 2. And now I have this 6 and this 6, which means I can do that. I could have done it the other way, which means I could have broken up the 6 and both 6s into 3s and 2s. And I would have gotten the same answer, but it would have been a little bit longer to get done. And so now notice I have a pair of 2s. So I take one out. So that's 54 times 2. What do I have left? I have a 3 left over. On the other side, I have 30. I have this 6 and this 6. Those cancel. And 1 comes out. Square root, and the only thing I have left is a 2. And now 54 times 2 is 108. Square root of 3. Minus 30 times 6 is 180. Square root of 2. I cannot combine those together because they do not have the exact same radicals. And I am done. So that's the end of Module 8, Lesson 6. And we're also done completely with the module.